Basketball season is right around the corner, but today features the first look at Washington State's women's basketball team, an exhibition match against Lewis and Clark State College. Hello and welcome, Davis Hagen alongside Obadiah Young, and it's great to have you with us for this presentation of college basketball on KUGR. Obadiah, let's start with the Cougars, who 2 years ago won the Pac-12 tournament and earned the right to dance in March, but last year had high expectations and fell short. They had a disappointing end to their season a year ago after losing their star, Charlize Ledger-Walker, against UCLA when she suffered a torn ACL. They made the WBIT, the inaugural WBIT, made the semifinals before seeing their season end at Hinkle Fieldhouse, home of the Butler Bulldogs. This year, high expectations once again for a refreshed Cougar squad. Picked second in the preseason WCC poll, 1 point behind Gonzaga. WSU returns senior Tara Wallach and sophomore Ellie Villa, who were named to the preseason All-WCC first team, and they also have 6 players that came back from the team a year ago. So, Obadiah, how do the Cougars reload instead of rebuild in their first year in the WCC as an affiliate member, and what can we see today in this exhibition match?
So the first thing for the Cougs is they're going to want some great production from the returning guards. For first start, that'll be number 10, Ellie Villa. She was named for the Pac-12 all-freshman team last year. Look for her to get going early. I would also be on the alert for some high shooting. We have some shooters that can shoot the three very well, so be on the lookout for that.
Last year, Bella Murkatete was the focal point of the offense after Charlize Ledger-Walker went down. She was the all-time leading rebounder for the Cougars. How does Washington State rebuild with a veteran presence now that Murkatete is gone? And how do they replace the all-time leading rebounder and one of the best players on the team from a year ago?
It's going to be very difficult to replace her with just one person. They're going to need a community. So look for Alex Koval. She is the center. She is 33. She's a sophomore. Look for her to be on the go. And as well as number 3, Candace Petticoat.
Yeah, it looks like Candace Petticoat might get the start as a redshirt freshman over Alex Koval. They introduced the team, and Candace Petticoat was in the starting lineup. So Alex Koval is 6'6". So last year she led the team in blocks, and she's a really good player, but not starting her in this exhibition game can kind of give you a sense that maybe she's just not refined yet for the regular season. And also getting Candace Petticoat, who redshirted last year, we didn't see her at all, a chance to get in this game against Lewis and Clark, who Obadiah does not have a player that is even close to the height of Alex Koval or Candace Petticoat. Candace Petticoat is 6'3". The tallest player on the Warriors is 6 foot. So how do they exploit that matchup today if you're Washington State's coach, Kami Etheridge?
So they're definitely going to have to look to get the ball down low into number 3, Candace Petticoat, also as well as with her a substitution with Alex Koval at 33. Look for the Cougs to get them going down low early.
Washington State has their 5 on the floor. Ellie Villa, Tara Wallach, 2 preseason WCC first-team members. Ellie Villa from Italy was unanimous as the selection for the preseason WCC team. And now Lewis and Clark brings their squad out onto the court as well. Band is here. The crowd filling in slowly in this exhibition match. It was a slow trickling crowd after that home football game last night against Hawaii in that win. A lot of people probably didn't want to come to this game, but there's a good amount of people here showing some support for this women's team that picked second in the preseason WCC poll, only 1 vote behind Gonzaga. Candace Petticoat ready to tip things off against Darian Herring from Lewis and Clark. And we're underway in an easy tap win back to preseason first teamer Ellie Villa. And we are underway. Washington State starts early with Tara Wallach in the paint. Kick it to the corner. Jenna Villa. 3-pointer good, and that's how they start this exhibition game. 3 points for the Cougs.
That was a great shot. Way to get her going early.
Lewis and Clark, the Warriors, 26-6 a year ago, saw their season end in the second round of the NAIA tournament. They returned some really good talent. Ellie Sander, one of the best scorers on the team. They only lost 1 player that had impactful minutes last year, their leading scorer, so they returned most of their players. Start with the dribble drive off the left.
Great pass.
And a pass to the corner, and it's good. That's Satira Bird with a 3-pointer, and we're tied at 3. Tahina brings it over half court, and a offensive foul is called on Candace Pettigrew in the post on,
I believe that was a 3-second call on that one.
3-second call. So not a good start for that possession, obviously, as it turns over pretty quick, but good start for both teams. 1 of 1 from three-point land for both. Entry pass to the elbow and a give and go, and a foul is called on Candace Pettigrew, or did she block that just out of bounds? No foul, just a block out of bounds, and so it'll be Lewis and Clark to inbound from the C of the Cougar wordmark logo.
Those Lewis and Clark defenders really just clobbled up on that defensive possession right there.
It'll be Hymas to inbound, looking for Sander, and she gets it inbounds. Had to go all the way back to near midcourt at the elbow, picks up her dribble, and trying to get a back cut to Hymas, and a reverse layup is good. And Lewis and Clark has their first lead in a failure to inbound properly on Washington State. That'll turn the ball over, and the Warriors will get it back up 5-3 with 8:47 to go in this first quarter.
Lewis and Clark and their fans, they sure came out. They're electric, and I think the team is reflecting that right now.
Hymas to inbound once again. Looking for Sander. She has to check it down to Herring, and Hymas traveled before she could get that ball out of her hands. Took too many steps before dribbling, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Tara Wallach inbounds to Estera Tahina, who was on the team a year ago, averaged 9.4 points a game. This year, they're looking for her to have an increased role. Wallach at the elbow, switches over to her right, hesitates and puts it up with the right, and it's good, and we're tied at 5. 8.5 to go in the first quarter.
Good low post presence from Tara Watkins there. Tara Wallach, I apologize.
Hymas dribble handoff to Sander. Matea Green also out there for Lewis and Clark State College, located in Lewiston, Idaho. Short trip, 45-minute drive over to Pullman. Fans have showed out. Hymas for 3, and she airballs this, and it'll bounce out of bounds. And Washington State with a good defensive possession. 8:05 to go in this first quarter, just about 2 minutes gone. Both teams just feeling each other out in this exhibition match. So far, the intensity, pretty good. Wallach at the top of the key to Elivia, back to Tahina. She's at the top of the key, gets a screen from Wallach. Corner 3, Villa on the way, and it's good again. Jenna Villa with her second 3 of the game from that corner spot. 8-5 Washington State. Hymas brings it over the timeline to the hands of Satira Bird. Herring looking for Hymas on that far side. Picked up by Pettigrew, and a jumper is no good. Rebounded by Wallach, who fends off Matea Green, and Washington State pushing ahead. Via entry pass inside, and another good look from Wallach, and it's right to Candace Pettigrew on the backdoor cut, and it's 10-5 Washington State. Just 3 minutes gone in the first period. 10-5 Cougars have already surpassed the double-digit mark. Ellie Sander hasn't really gotten going yet for the Warriors. The returning leading scorer. Matea Green has the ball at the Cougar teeth. Looking for an outlet. She has Herring at the free throw line. Picked up by Pettigrew, and good defense, but Herring got it over the top of Pettigrew, and she scores the right-handed layup, 10-7. 6:45 to play in the first period. Via, cross-court pass inside. Now it's back to Via.
Good ball movement by the Cougs.
Three-pointer on the way off the back of the rim. Pettigrew goes up for the rebound, and Ellie Sander picks it up, and a foul is called on Tahina in the backcourt. Yeah, you mentioned snag. Ellie Sander not quite that tall. She's only 5'9", but got a rebound over 6'3" Candace Pettigrew. And into the game, number 19, Charlotte Abraham from Cambrai, France, into the game for the first time as a Cougar in this exhibition game. No substitutions for the Warriors of Lewis and Clark. Satira Bird at the top of the key, crossing over. Gets it out to Hymas. Jabs and drives with the right hand inside to the paint. Right-handed hook won't go, and rebounded by Wallach. And pushing the pace up ahead, Jenna Villa kicks it to the corner, and another travel is called. This one is on Villa before she could pass the ball to Abraham in the corner, who missed the 3, so probably the best result is the travel. Lewis and Clark just 7 points. Last year, they averaged over 75 points a game against NAIA competition. Backdoor cut to Satira Bird at the left block. Fader, no good. Wallach rips down the board. Washington State out and running. Tahina kicks it to the corner and swatted away by Matea Green. Good hustle to get back in transition defense.
Great recovery.
5:50 to go in the first period. 10-7 Cougars. Inbound from Tahina out to Charlotte Abraham. Villa is wide open. She didn't pull the trigger. Dribble inside. Kick it back out to Tahina on the right wing.
Good ball movement by the Cougs.
Right corner to Wallach, and a foul is going to be called as Wallach attempted to drive to the cup. So, Obadiah, what have you seen so far that's really stood out to you in this game so far?
I've seen just a lot of energy on the defensive side for both teams, especially the Warriors. I really think they're feeding off of their crowd that have traveled with them today.
Wallach is wide open in the corner off the inbound, but she doesn't shoot it either. Some good patience, and it's Villa at the top of the key for three, and it hit off the back of the rim, and the Warriors will clear it. Ellie Sander pushing the pace up the court behind the back. Almost lost it, but gets the ball back into her possession, and it's an inbound to Herring, and it's knocked away by Charlotte Abraham. And there is a trap in the corner, double team, and the ball's ripped away, and they're going to call a jump. It was Tahina and Abraham harassing her in the corner, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Lewis and Clark possession.
A great intensity from both teams. Really, you can really tell by the traps in the corners. They're really getting after it.
Inbound is stolen by Villa, and it goes right back to the Warriors. Ellie Sander, her first shot of the game off the mark from three. Cougars pushing the pace, trying to get out in transition. Villa at the top of the key, entry pass to Villa, and another nice bounce pass to Wallach. They are looking for that entry pass on the right block, bounce pass it to the backside on the left. But that time it was a foul called, and we'll go to the first media timeout of the game. It's 10-7 Washington State with 4:57 to play. Wallach will go to the free throw line for two shots. So Obadiah, 10-7, not quite running away with it yet. We were talking earlier, and we kind of expect this game to be Washington State's game to basically dominate. Lewis and Clark, just the talent level, a drastic difference. But Lewis and Clark is a very talented team. They were 26-6 a year ago. So this game should be competitive, but Washington State realistically should be able to run away with it as we progress in this game. But so far, a really intense Lewis and Clark squad. What have you seen from Lewis and Clark that has been, being able to keep up with Washington State so far?
I think it starts with the ball movement. They're getting they're creating a lot of open shots, and they're definitely hitting on a good efficiency.
I would agree that they are doing a really good job passing. They're not standing in one spot just waiting for things to happen. They are making action happen, just by moving themselves. It's not just passing, but they are creating motion without, having to dribble all the time. Washington State's looked to get out in transition so far today. How does Lewis and Clark stop Washington State's transition basketball just with size mismatches in general? The average height difference is probably an inch or two in favor of Washington State. When you go in transition and you get those entry passes to the block, how does Lewis and Clark stop Washington State from cherry picking almost every possession?
Basically, that starts on the offensive possession. As soon as the shot goes up, Lewis and Clark, they're going to have to look to go back and really get going and get something established on the defensive end to stop Washington State going in transition.
4:57 to play. It's 10-7. We'll take a short break and be right back. You're listening to KUGR, student voice of the Palouse. Tara Wallach will be at the free throw line for two shots. She was one of the two members voted to all WCC preseason team with Ellie Villa joining her. Wallach was not a unanimous selection, but she is a very, very talented player. She averaged 10.5 points a game last year. She was an 83.5% free throw shooter, her first experience in this gym of this season, and she misses the first one off the back of the rim. So good news for her. It's just an exhibition game, so she's got time to work out the flaws. But 83% free throw shooter, very talented. Second one is good. So it's 11-7 with 4:57 to play. Washington State extends the lead to 4. Hymas brings it over the timeline. Entry pass to Herring. Pumps on Koval, who's into the game for the first time, the 6'6 sophomore. Herring has it again at the elbow, trying to work on Koval. Pump fake, kick it to the corner. Bird, back to Herring. Cut from Hymas. Left-handed scoop shot won't go. Good defense from by Koval in the way. Whoa, and a wild pass. Villa able to corral it and settle things down. Abraham, top of the key to Wallach at the right wing. Cut from Villa inside. Kick to
Good
Jenna
pass.
Villa, her favorite spot, and she's got another one. 3 for 3 from the left corner. 9 points for Jenna Villa, and it's 14-7. Tatum Brager is into the game for the first time as well. She has the ball at the top of the key for the Warriors. To Hymas. Dribbling on Abraham. At the post. Kick it out. Sander. She has not got going yet. Step back. Jumper at the free throw line, and there's her first points. 14-9. Cuts the lead to 5.
It's a great shot. Way to stay with her pivot and make a good shot.
Villa at the top of the key for Washington State. Going to be the leader of this team. Wallach gets the pass from her at the free throw line and misses. And it was off of Koval on the rebound attempt.
I've noticed that Lewis and Clark Warriors, they're trying to out-jump Colville, so that might be problematic moving forward.
She is 6'6", so she's going to be tough to out-jump. But if you can get in good position, that's when things can happen for smaller players to get rebounds over those bigger block players. Satira Bird has the ball for Lewis and Clark. It's 14-9 with just 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Hymas, her jumper won't go, and she gets her own miss. Kick it out to Brager, and it's Bird looking for a pass at the top of the key. So an offensive rebound keeps the possession alive and resets the shot clock. 10 to shoot for Lewis and Clark. Hymas cross to her left. Koval picks her up. Underneath the basket, passes to Herring, and she missed it and didn't follow her shot. And it's rebounded by Washington State, and pushing up ahead, Tara Wallach goes to the paint, and she gets fouled as she was driving to the cup.
That foul will be on number 4, Ellie Sander.
Washington State will make some substitutions. Villa and Wallach, the preseason WCC players, coming out, and it's Tahina into the game with Alice Dart, the freshman from Brisbane, Australia, her first appearance in this exhibition match. Tahina to the corner. Alice Dart with her first possession of the basketball, and she finds Abraham underneath with a great pass, and Charlotte Abraham's on the board with an assist from Dart. 16-9, 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Bird working on Villa on that right side. Free throw line jumper for Herring won't go, and a rebound by Tahina, but she couldn't get the ball to dribble, and she has to find her outlet and gets the ball right back. Villa is 3 for 3 from 3 for 9 points today, all in that left corner. She's wide open again, and Abraham finds her.
Skip passes are sure there.
Three-pointer off the mark just barely, and Dart gets the rebound, circling the drain, and scores 2 more. 18-9, Washington State doubling up Lewis and Clark with 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Backdoor cut from Sander and a little alley-oop. Too strong on the shot attempt. Tahina pushing the pace. Good pass to Jenna Villa, and she's over double digits. 11 points for Jenna Villa, 20-9. Washington State starting to pull away. 1.5 to go in the first quarter. Lewis and Clark has started to miss their shots. They were making them early, and that's what kept them in the game. Sander on the right wing, top of the key. Herring picked up by Koval, 6'6" on 6 foot. Herring's shot, no good. Dart pulls down the rebound, and she's going to look to push the pace. Coast to coast, Alice Dart all the way with the left, and it's 22-9.
Strong finish by number 7 there.
Into the final minute of the quarter, 13-point lead for Washington State. Hymas, dribble handoff. Brager in the corner. Entry pass to Herring, back to Brager, and she dribbled it off her foot. And Washington State will take possession. Jian Chiu coming in for the first time to replace Jenna Villa, who has 11 points in this exhibition match. What a performance.
She is off to a great start this afternoon.
She shot 33.3% from three last year. She's 3 of 4 so far today with 11 points. Cougars have done a really good job with their ball movement today. Charlotte Abraham for 3, off the rim and rebounded by number 12, Gracie Bearden. Sorry, Judge Grace, apologies, for Lewis and Clark with 25 seconds to go. Hymas dribbles inside and she scoops it over Colville for 2, and it's 22-11 with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Washington State will hold for the final shot. Shot clock is off. G&Q with her first possession finds a cutting Alice Dart. The ball gets deflected, but it finds her, and it's out of bounds and off of Washington State, so they don't get a shot off. Good defense from Lewis and Clark. 5.6 to go in this first quarter. 22-11. They're going to get the final shot of the quarter. Hymas over half court with 3 seconds. Pulls up, three-pointer on the way, and an air ball. And that will end the first quarter. 22-11. Obadiah, what did we just see? That was a good first quarter from Washington State.
That was a great first quarter. So I would see, at least for Lewis and Clark, what they're going to want to do is they're going to want to put bodies on on WSU's bigs. There's a lot of out, just trying to out jump the others. So there's going to be a lot of losses on the rebound matchup if they don't get a body on someone.
22-11. We'll take a break and get back for the second quarter. You're listening to KUGR, the student voice of the Palouse. 22-11, Washington State pulling away at the later stages of that first quarter. Obadiah Genavilla, the star of the show so far with 11 points, matching Lewis and Clark's entire team total. What has she done so far today to impress?
She has really just made the most out of her open opportunities. She's had a lot of open shots in the corner off of skip passes, and the WSU just needs to keep moving the ball, and they'll keep creating new opportunities for some shots.
Underway in the second quarter, it's an 11-point advantage for Washington State, doubling up Lewis and Clark. Alice Dart with the ball, and a foul is called early on, just 8 seconds into the second quarter. So they'll inbound it from the Lewis and Clark bench. Tara Wallach to inbound it. Koval, Chu, Tahina, and Dart are out there. Jean Chu swing it to the top of the key, inside to Wallach. Entry pass to Alex Koval, 6'6", too easy, and 2 more for Washington State. 24-11, 9.5 to go in the second quarter. Hymas brings it over. Ellie Sander really has been limited. That was who we were expecting to see a lot of today, but Washington State's defense has eliminated her almost entirely. Flip pass inside, and there's 2 for Brager. Lewis and Clark cuts the lead back to 11.
Lots of good passing by both teams so far.
Early season typically needs to be when you're at your most efficient. That's when you make the most mistakes. And so good passing can help that. Wallach turns it over, and Hymas brings it up the other way. Quickly up ahead, Ellie Sander running the floor, and she's got 2 more. And Lewis and Clark cuts the lead down to 9 with 2 minutes, or minute and 10 gone in this second quarter. Ellie Sander using her speed to get by. Washington State turned it over, and Wallach now at the elbow, dribbles inside, kick it to Alice Dart, wide open for 3, and she's got it. It's pure. And they are signaling to review that to see if her foot was on the line. But now, as of now, it stands as a 3, and it's 27-15. Ellie Sander at the left wing, crossover with the left, step back, gets it out to Brager for 3, and she's got it. That's 3 for Lewis and Clark, trading daggers on each side. 8:18 to play, 27-18 Washington State. Entry pass to Koval, 6'6", too easy, 2 more. And it's 29-18, 8:10 to play. Hymas bringing it over with Jean Chu right on her hip. Brager, who just hit the 3, hits Herring at the top of the key. Hymas guarded by Jean Chu. Feisty defense. She gets around it. Wide open at the free throw line and leaves it short. Rebound comes to Tahina, pushing the pace up ahead to Alice Dart, and she finds her with the left, and she scores 2 more, 31-18, 7.5 to go. Excellent transition ball from the Cougs. All of a sudden, it's 31-18, and Lewis and Clark doesn't know what hit them. Sander picks up her dribble. Herring has it. Dribbles inside, and this one is ripped away by Wallach. Terrific hands from Tara Wallach. She's wide open for 3, and she hits it off the back of the rim, and Ellie Sander gets the rebound. Lewis and Clark's best player, Ellie Sander, just 4 points today of their 18. Herring back to Hymas. 3-pointer blocked by Alice Dart. Sander gets it out. Inside to Herring at the elbow. Traffic, congestion, 6 to shoot. And her shot is no good off the elbow, and Alice Dart gets the rebound, pushing the pace, trying to go coast to coast. Wallach in the corner, gets it out to Tahina, and they're going to slow things down. Bounce pass inside to Wallach, and a foul is called. 6.5 to go, 31-18. Frenetic pace so far in this second quarter. Hardly any stoppages after those first 8 seconds. And Pettigrew will come in for Alex Koval, and Lewis and Clark will sub in Lindsey Wilson, number 0, and number 22, Tessa Carlberg. Carlberg is from Anchorage, Alaska, and she transferred from NCAA Division II Alaska Anchorage to Lewis and Clark this season. Wallach got the free throw line again, and the first one rattles home, making it 32-18.
Tara Wallach has been really aggressive on the offensive end this game so far. It's been good for the Cougs to get out in this jump, get into an early lead.
And her second free throw is good, 33-18, and some substitutes will come in for Washington State. It'll be Villa and Villa. Different spelling, same spelling, different pronunciation, same spelling. They're into the game, and Wallach and Dart will come out. Full court pressure on for the Cougars, trying to disrupt Lewis and Clark even more. Sander, dribble penetration inside, kick it to the corner, 3-pointer on the way, and it's no good. Rebound to Hina, and a foul is called on the rebound. Then it'll stay here with Lewis and Clark on the left side of this court. Carlberg had over 2,000 high school points. She airballed that 3-pointer, but over 2,000 points in high school. She's a good player. Inbound to Sander at the top of the key, looking to create. Entry pass to Wilson at the left elbow, holding the ball. 3-pointer on the way is good, and that's Tatum Brager for 3 points. From Stanwood, Washington, the 5'10 sophomore hits another 3 for Lewis and Clark. 33-21, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. And a quick pass out to Jean Chiu from Villa from the free throw line out to the 3-point line. And Tahina gets it back from Chiu and creates inside. And a free throw line jumper goes with an and 1 for Estera Tahina. 35-21.
Yeah, that's going to be good to get her going. She'll be at the line. This will be her first free throw tonight.
Yeah, one of the returning starters from a year ago. She really took over after Charlize Ledger-Walker's injury. Expecting her to be full go this season. 36-21 after the free throw goes. 5:45 to play in the second quarter. This team has a lot of expectations to do great things this year. And so far what we've seen is that the Cougars are going to be a force to be reckoned with if they can play consistent, good basketball.
This is a good start for a new conference, a new member. You definitely want to make an impact early.
Via with the rejection. Candace Pettigrew picks it up and a quick transition up ahead and a foul on Ellie Sander. They were trying to get a cross-court quarterback pass to Jenna Villa, but Sander was all over and a foul's called.
Yeah, aggressive play on both sides, especially Lewis and Clark. I think you have to, for them, I think you have to play aggressive on that side of the ball.
Yeah, so the WCC landscape, Gonzaga, Washington State, and Portland are the top 3 teams, and right below Portland is Oregon State. So those top 4 teams are going to be jockeying for position all year long. Washington State getting some preseason media respect, which is kind of rare to see. But this women's basketball team has earned the respect of the country the last few years. Just winning over 20 games 2 years in a row, making the tournament 2 years ago, and then WBIT semifinals as Charlotte Abraham darts through the lane and gets 2 more for Washington State. 38-21, 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Lewis and Clark back to work on offense. Ellie Sander looking to create, and it's a 3-pointer on the way, and good. Grace Bearden hits a 3. Number 12 with 3 more for Lewis and Clark. 38-24, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. This has been a very quick first half. Abraham entry pass to Villa. Looking for Candace Pettigrew, and there it is. 2 more for Washington State, 40-24. Entry pass to the right block.
Another entry pass. They're going to have to get a body on there.
Lewis and Clark just outmatched height-wise. Very athletic team and a very, very talented team. Just kind of being outmatched today by Washington State. Sander misses the layup and up ahead. Charlotte Abraham Euro step to the cup and misses it. But an offensive rebound for Washington State keeps the possession alive. Villa looking to create. Pull-up jumper from the elbow won't go, and Sander pulls down the board for the Warriors. Tatum Brager with it. Gets it out to Tessa Karlberg. Karlberg for 3 on the right wing, and she misses that. Chiu pulls it down. Washington State always looking to create in transition. Slowing things down. Chiu at the top of the key looking for Pettigrew. Can't find it. Outlets it to Villa. Now they get it down to Pettigrew. Spins, the left hand won't go. Abraham taps it back to Pettigrew, and there's another layup. For Candace Pettigrew, 42-24. Washington State has exploded here in the second quarter. Brager. Dribble handoff to Ellie Sander. Averaged 12.7 points a year ago and is a first-team All-Cascade Conference member a year ago, and her jump shot won't go. That's just unkind. The rim didn't let it go down. Abraham pushing the pace, and a steal by Lewis and Clark.
Oh,
and
quick.
A travel. So a turnover and a media timeout. Finally, we hit the under 5. That was a lot of time before a stoppage. 42-24. Obadiah so far this second quarter, an explosion of offense for Washington State. What have they done to create this separation and almost a 20-point lead?
Washington State, they're really taking advantage of grabbing the ball off the glass and looking up and really getting in transition. They're finding open people early. They're getting the ball open down low, and they're really just creating the mismatch. Like you said earlier with the height differences, it's going to be hard for Lewis and Clark to really match that. So they're going to have to really figure that out in the halftime.
42-24, 2:56 to play. Washington State leads in this exhibition match against Lewis and Clark State College. A second quarter explosion has Washington State up by 18, 42-24, with just under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter of this exhibition match against Lewis and Clark State College, located in Lewiston, Idaho. The Warriors came out playing pretty good, but since Washington State has taken their grip on them and not let go. Entry pass to Pettigrew, spins with the left, and that's another easy 2 points for Washington State.
That has been the theme of this game early.
44-24, 2:40 to go. Satira Bird back into the game for the Warriors. She's got it on the right wing. And a three-pointer blocked by Tara Wallach. Tatum Brader tried to get that over her, and there's no way. Hymas, she's trying to create. Stops, gets it out to Herring, and that's a travel. It's like the third or fourth travel of the day. Both teams just trying to work out the kinks in the hose system here today, make sure that the water is flowing, and so far Washington State has been pouring it on. 2:15 to go. 44-24. Via at the top of the key. Wallach, entry pass to Via, and her pass to Pettigrew gets rejected, and now a steal by Satira Bird, pushing the pace. Trying to get a right-handed hook layup, and that's too strong, and Wallach pulls it down. Washington State back the other way with under 2 minutes to go, up by 20. Via to Villa on the top of the key, and Charlotte Abraham wide open for three, and she misses it. Pettigrew gets the rebound and puts it up with the left, and it doesn't go, but she is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Abraham hit the deck on that three-pointer. She's asking the refs why there was no foul called. But I think it was just probably inadvertent contact, perhaps, or just a good acting job. Some substitutions coming in for both teams. Bearden and Brager will hit the bench for the Warriors, and Alice Dart will come into the game for Jenna Villa. Warriors sub in Ella Nelson for the first time, the 5'9" junior from Boise, Idaho, who was an academic All-Cascade Conference member last year. Candace Pettigrew at the free throw line. First one is pure. So Pettigrew is 6'3", redshirt freshman. She didn't play last year, but her high school stats were pretty significant. She almost averaged a double-double. She had 12.9 points and 9.7 rebounds her senior year. Gets the second one to roll, and it's 46-24. Minute and a half to go in the second quarter, nearing halftime. It's been a tremendous showing in this second quarter from the Washington State Cougars, who led 22-11 at the end of the first. Left-handed shot won't go for Herring, and a rebound by Alice Dart. In control of the ball and trucking her way through the lane. That's an offensive foul. She lowered the shoulder and laid the boom on one of the Lewis and Clark defenders, who did a good job standing tall. Alice Dart, as soon as she gets the ball, she just puts her head to the cup and goes right for it, and no one's going to stop her. She's going to run you over, as we just saw there. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. 22-point lead.
Tight pressure from number 10, Ellie Villa.
Herring double teamed inside. Somehow gets the hook shot to go over the 6'3" Pettigrew, and it's 2 points for Lewis and Clark, 46-26. Under a minute to go. Probably about two more possessions in the half. Villa just darts right through the defense and gets a left-handed shot to go, 48-26. 45 seconds to go. Washington State they did a good job getting the 2-for-1, going quick and forcing the shot clock timer to be in their favor on this possession with 35 seconds to go and 15 on the shot clock. Nelson, dribble handoff to Herring at the top of the key. Picked up by Abraham. Back to Nelson. Wallach in defense. She's blocked a few shots today. 5 to shoot. Hymas dribbling inside. Right-handed shot. Won't go. Pettigrew gets the rebound over Bird, and that's just a height mismatch. 15 seconds to go. Charlotte Abraham hesitates. Didn't shoot the three. Probably a wise decision. Want to hold for the last one of the half. 48-26. 5 seconds to go. Dart dribbles inside. Left-handed shot won't go, and she's fouled with 3.9 to go and 2 more free throws for the Cougars.
This will be the 16th foul for the Warriors.
Washington State has done a good job just attacking relentlessly. Alice Dart from Australia, 5'10". She played for the Southern District Spartans in the semi-professional league in Australia. So she's got some experience overseas, and this international flavor for Washington State is pretty widespread. 10 of the 13 players on the team are from international areas, I would say. They're just all over the map. You can't even pinpoint one place that they're from. Got one from Taiwan, Australia, Kosovo, Estonia, Canada. They're everywhere, as Dart made one of two. It is 49-26. 3.9 to go. Inbound to Hymas, and Abraham's all over her. Jean Chiu gets it, and she puts it over the backboard. So, wild ending to the first half. They're laughing about it on the court. Chiu almost had a wild buzzer beater, but it was just a little bit too strong.
Would have been great.
Would have been fantastic. Inbound to Bird, and that'll do it for the first half. 49-26. Washington State applying the pressure and opening the floodgates in the second quarter. It's 49-26. Obadiah, quick summary of that first half.
So really, it started off WSU. They really just got going. A lot of ball movement, a lot of running in transition, a lot of screen, a lot of pick and rolls. Just really just a lot of ways to create open shots, and they've capitalized, to say the least. But really, with that being with number Jenna Villa with being the leading scorer tonight, she has really taken advantage of this Lewis and Clark defense.
49-26. We will go to halftime, and it'll be the voice of Obadiah Young to take us through the second half of this exhibition match. Cougars and Warriors. It's a 23-point lead for Washington State. You're listening to KUGR, the student voice of the Palouse.
Welcome back, Coug basketball fans. This is KUGR, WSU Student Radio. I am Obadiah Young, and I'm here with my partner, Davis Hagen. The first question I just wanted to ask my partner, I just wanted to say, what are the keys that WSU can focus on to really keep this lead comfortable as it is?
Well, the first key would be to maintain what they did in the first half, and that's enter the ball into the post with your 6'3" and your 6'6" forward/centers. Those two players have been absolutely lighting it up from the inside. And even if they miss, they're going to get their own rebound and put it up for two. And that's what they started to do in that second quarter. They established the inside, and they got easy 2 points almost every possession. And even if you can try to get the ball on the perimeter, your bailouts just dump it inside to your 6'6" or 6'3" forward and have them lay it in. So I think just continuing to work the post would be the key to the game for the Cougars, and that's what they did in the second quarter, and I would fully expect them to do it again in the third and fourth.
Absolutely, I agree. And then the next question, the follow-up one, is I just want to know, what are ways Lewis and Clark can make up the difference in size on the rebound battle?
Well, in the initial stages of the game, Lewis and Clark came out and they did a good job on their man-to-man defense. They were able to get in good position. They're not any taller than Washington State, and that's known. So Lewis and Clark needs to continue to go back to, I think, a man defense. They played zone at times, which what a zone does is it allows you to play the perimeter, and in the inside, it's harder to enter that ball. In the perimeter, you're going to give up some threes, and if you're hoping Washington State misses those threes, it's really hard to rebound out of a zone. And so if they go back to their man-to-man principles, they can find a way to get in front of those bodies of the bigger Candace Pettigrew and Alex Colville. But as of now, it's just going to be really tough because it's just a simple height difference. And if the ball's coming off the rim, a 6'6" person should get it almost every time because Alex Colville's just going to grab the ball, and there's nobody on Lewis and Clark that's even close to her size. So realistically, Lewis and Clark just needs to be, maybe let's say more aggressive and just kind of box out hard and go back to man-to-man because the zone is not working in the rebounding aspect.
Absolutely. I like that answer because as of right now, Lewis and Clark last year, they only gave up 59.5 points per game. And right now, WSU is already at 49. So let's see if they can limit those ways. And as the teams are they're gathering up for the final time, getting ready to go out to the court. It's looking like we're going to have a new lineup for WSU to start this third quarter. That will be with number 11, Asira Tuhina, at the guard spot. That will be number 10, Elivia. Be number 33, Alex Colville down low. Number 1, Tara Wallach. And number 34, Jenna Villa.
Three-point mastermind, Jenna Villa.
Off to a great start. She's 3 for 3. Look for her to keep going in the second half. All right, here is number 24, Peyton Hymas with the ball. She's going off the right side with the screen. Looking for number 4. This is Ellie Sanders, I apologize. Number 24 off the right side. She's going to go off the right hook, and that is going to be short. Rebound by the Cougs. This is going to be Villa going the other way. Here comes number 11. This will be the guard. Sahina. She's going off the left side. Going to do a go in exchange with number 1, Tara Wallach. Right back to 34. Looking to go down low into Cole, and there's just no answer for there.
That's just 6'6" on 6 foot, and it's going to happen every time. That's it's too easy.
Absolutely. Here's 24 here's the guard for the Lewis and Clark Warriors going off to the left side, going into the contact, went into a double team, and they're going to be rebounded by Alex Colville going the other way. Here's number 24. Number 24, Villa bringing the ball up. Number 11 to Tahina. A lot of ball movement by the Cougs. Back up top, number 11. Going in low to Tara Wallach. She's going to have a wide open opportunity. Went to the right side. She's fouled. There's going to be 2 shots for Tara Wallach at the line.
There's a good block out by Alex Colville. She wanted the entry pass, but kind of blocked the defender, setting almost a screen, but it was kind of a block out in a sense to get in position and just open up a really easy lane for Wallach to come through.
Almost to my eye, it looked like it was a rub. It was almost just like the Alex Colville was just there to kind of rub off the defender and really just create that second of separation. All right, here's the first free throw for Wallach. That'll be off the right side of the iron. Tara Wallach last year shot 83.5% from the free throw line, looking to get that percentage up this year. And that free throw right down the middle, that will be going right in. Makes the second one. They're in a press. WSU is in a press right now. Number four for the Warriors having the ball. There's going to be a foul. That will be on number 10, Elivia. Ball will be brought out by number 24 for the Warriors. That will be Peyton Hamas, junior. A lot of movement so far. Here goes inbound pass to number 5, back out to 24. Ball looking for something down low. A lot of exchanges. Here's a flex cut right by number 4. Some contact. I think she was arguing with that. Other way by the Cougs. Off to the left side. Great pass to Villa, who's been on fire, and there's a foul. And that will be on number 30 for the Warriors. That'll be Dorian Herrick.
Surprised that she missed that. She really had a strong start, went 3 for 3, but over her last 2 for that time. When you get clobbered on the 3, you're probably not going to make it.
Absolutely. So here will be 3 free throws for Jenna Villa. Sophomore guard out of Arlington, Washington. One of 3 U.S. players for the Cougs. That first free throw is good. Second free throw up. That's also good. 2 for 2 so far from the line. 1 free throw remaining. And the third one, 3 up, 3 down for Villa. Pressed by the Cougs. Lots of pressure, still aggressive. Great to see for a Coug fan. Lots of ball movement by the Warriors, and they're going to get a good opportunity down low, and there's a trap. Loose ball. Loose ball is going to be picked up by the Lewis and Clark Warriors. Number 4, Ellie Sanders, is going to bring out the ball to the top. She's going off the right side of the screen. She's going to take a mid-jumper, and that's going to be good. That was a great shot by number 4. Here goes Villa bringing the ball up for the Cougs. Lots of ball movement. Back up top to number 10, Villa. Off the left side, off the screen. Going to have a wide open lane with the right-hand finish. That'll be number 10, Villa. There we go, number 4 for the Lewis and Clark Warriors, bringing the ball back up. There's going to be a back door, and that's going to be caught by the Cougs going the other way. You have number 1, Tara Willick. Oh, and that's going to be off. Going back the other way by the Warriors. 2-on-1, goes straight into the defender, and that's going to be a charge going the other way.
We saw one in the first half where Alice Dart destroyed a Lewis and Clark Warrior, and this time Lewis and Clark returning the favor. Good job by Jenna Villa to stand in there and just take the brunt of the hit.
Absolutely. Tara Waller will be taking the ball out. This will be brought up. Ball will be brought up by number 11, Tuhina. Or number 10, Villa at the top. Lots of pressure up by the Warriors. It seems like they're in a zone, a 2-3 zone up top. They're just having wide open lanes right to the hole, and they're finishing every time. Great finish by number 10, Villa.
Well, that's the other problem with the zone is that teams can just dice you up if they attack off the dribble, which a lot of teams seem to not attack off the dribble because there's not a lot of lanes. But if you do, you're going to get to the cup.
Absolutely. So this will be 59-28. This will be a timeout by the Lewis and Clark Warriors, and we'll be right back to you after the break. And we are back, Coug Nation. We are here. It is up. The score is 59-28. Cougs are up. Dominant effort by the Cougs today, this afternoon. Look for the Lewis and Clark Warriors to at least try to make that last breath, that last gasp of breath. And here we go, number 11 for the Lewis and Clark Warriors. That'll be Tatum Brager with the ball up top. She'll be defended by number 5. Number 5 for the Cougs, that will be Jean Chu. Outside of there's going to be a pick from number 12. Off the right side is going to be a foul. It's going to go against number 11, Astira Tahina.
I really like what I've seen from Jean Chu's defense. Her feet are so fast. Every time somebody moves, she moves her feet 4 times to every other one step. So she's really able to stay in front of everybody.
Ball brought up by the top. This will be number 11. Be Tatum Brager. Looking for something. A lot of back doors. I've noticed that a lot. That's what Lewis and Clark is looking to do. Lots of pass and go. Lots of ball movement up top. Ball on the left side. Left wing. Number 11. Brager with the left-handed prayer. Number 11, Tahina, will be bringing up the ball for the WSU Cougs. Up to Jean Chu. Up to the right side. Pettigrew up top. Pass to Miller. Shot fake by number 1. Walking, and she is going to, lots of contact on that one. It'll be Tara Wallach. She'll be going to the line for 2. Score is still 59-28, 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in the third quarter. First free throw by Tara Wallach. And that is good.
After missing her first free throw of the day, she's really turned it on as of late.
There's the second one. It's going up. It's down 2 for 2. Here comes Lewis and Clark. Here comes Brager bringing the ball up. Cougs backed out of that press. A little softer defense this go. A little switch action. Ball be on the left side. Left corner be wide open. That'll be a shot by Ellie Sander. That'll be blocked by number 1, Tara Wallach.
That was a really impressive athletic feat. She was kind of out of position and then just lunged for the ball, and the ball ended up behind the back.
The recovery, that was a great recovery. Ball be brought out by number 11 up to number 4, Ellie Sanders. Nice elbow shot. That'll be a clear miss. Rebound by number 0.
Good job by Lindsey Wilson.
Lindsey Wilson on that.
And she's 6 foot, so that's one of their taller players, but still able to get a rebound over the 6'3" Pettigrew.
Number 11, Tahina with the ball up top. Going off the right side of a screen. He's going to stop for a little mid-floater, and that's going to go down. Great shot. Great shot, number 11. Tahina on that one. Great ball pressure by number 5, Jean Chu. Really bothering number 11, Brager, the ball handler. That's going to be right back up to Brager at the top of the key. A 3 by 4 Sanders, and that's going to be off the right side of the iron. Going to go right back out long, rebound back to the Warriors. Another attempt. That's going to be off. And the Cougs, loose ball, fight for it. There's going to be a jump ball. Arrow's going with the Cougs, and it's going to stay with WSU. Lots of great aggressive play on defense. Cougs are really emphasizing communication, really just talking and moving their feet and really just recovering well. Lots of times where there's been open shots, but they had some great recovery speed and that able to get a hand on it, able to deflect it, even just disrupt the shot. Some type of timeout right now, so that was going to be, score is 63-30. WSU is up. There's still 5 minutes left in the third quarter. The ball is staying with the Cougs.
Connect with the Cougs on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
This will be the under 5 media timeout. They blew the whistle, but didn't really announce to anybody that there's a timeout. But they told the score clock operators and the people that are directing the commercials and stuff.
On Saturday, October 26th, when the Cougs host the Gonzaga Bulldogs for fan appreciation.
Washington State doesn't even play a regular season game until November 4th, so this game being 2 weeks ahead of that is pretty important for the Cougars to be able to evaluate this game, to be able to have film to watch. And as of now, they've been producing some pretty good film that I've seen. I would say that the one thing to work on would be rebounding, and that's probably it. I think that they've done a really good job on offense. They haven't just only gone to the post, which you could in this game. You could just enter it to your bigs every time and get 2 easy points, but they've done a good job of trying to avoid doing that, because you're probably not going to be able to go against these teams like Gonzaga or Oregon State or Portland and just have an easy outlet every time. So you need to work on things that you have to pretend like you're playing somebody that isn't so much shorter than you. I think Lewis and Clark, though, has done a really good job of putting on-ball pressure on the Cougars offense, because Lewis and Clark, what they don't have in height, they make up for in athleticism. And this team, from what I've seen, Lewis and Clark is going to be a very successful team this year. I think Washington State, just being a Division I basketball team, you're going to have more talent. But Lewis and Clark has had a lot of fight, and this team will be, and in my opinion, I think this team will be a semifinalist in the NAIA. Just what I've seen today. They are really talented, and they're bringing back a lot of experience from this team before. So Lewis and Clark, I'm going to give props to them, because they've shown that they are a very capable team, even though the score doesn't say so, 63-30. Lewis and Clark, very, very good team.
Absolutely. I think for Lewis and Clark in these next few quarters is really just to get focus for the next upcoming game, and really to get some sets moving, and really just looking forward to the next one. All right, here's Gene Shu bringing the ball up for the Cougs. Number 5 up top. A lot of movement up top by the wing. Number 11, Tahina, is going to flash up to the top, looking down below to Pettigrew. Off to the right side. That's going to be a shot by number 19, and that is good. 3-pointer, good for number 19, Charlotte Abraham. Number 4, Ellie Sanders with the ball, coming off to the left side, coming off a screen. Had a shot for a second, decided to pass out. Number 5 going to the right. Back up top to Ellie Sanders. Screen set left. She's going to go right. She's looking down low to number 5 for the Warriors. Number 11, Brager with the good look, and that's going to be off of the right side of the iron. Brought up by the Cougs. Number 5, Gene Shu. Abraham with the left side. Going to have a wide open lane. There's going to be some contact. Close call, but that's going to be a charge. Going to be going the other way. Warriors ball.
She tried to jump over her.
She did.
That was awesome. Even though she got a charge, she just did not want to be denied going in. That's the 3rd charge of the game, and 2 now on Washington State, which really shows you how aggressive they are to get to the rim and trying to draw fouls, but sometimes you run each other over. That's okay.
Number 24 for the Warriors. That would be Peyton Hymas will bringing the ball up. Going to the right side, screen set by number 12. Mid-range shot, good. Number 24, Peyton Hymas. Really good look. Ball will be brought up by the Cougs. Be up top to number 19, Abraham, who had a shot for a second. Decided to go off the screen, down low to Pettigrew, and there's just not much the Warriors can do about that one. Number 24, Peyton Hymas will be bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Gene Shu tightly guarded. Here comes a screen, number 0 on the left side. Ball handler decides to go right, finishes left, and there's going to be a foul to go against Pettigrew. Substitution on the court. Number 10, Ellie Villa for the Cougs will be coming in, as well as number 7, Alice Dart. They'll be coming in for number 5, Gene Shu, and number 11, Tahina. First 2 free throws for number 24, and that is good. First one good. Peyton Hymas. Getting ready for the second shot. Let's go down 2 for 2 for number 24, Peyton Hymas. Ball will be brought up by Ellie Villa. Tightly guarded by number 3 on the Warriors. That will be Kendall Wallace, guard out of Clarkson, Washington. Going off the screen, number 7 will be coming off to the left side. Took too many steps on that one. Pettigrew will be called for the travels, be going the other way for the Warriors. The ball will be brought out by number 12, Grace Bearden. Be brought up by number 24, Peyton Hymas. Number 12 for a high screen. Number 24 looking to make something off of it. Had a wide open lane for a second. Pettigrew, number 3, had a deflection on the ball. They'll be staying with the Warriors under the hoop. The score is 68-34 in the third quarter. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. Great opportunity. She might have stepped out of bounds, and that's exactly what happened. Number 3 stepped out of bounds on that three-point shot.
Yeah, Kendall Wallace just didn't really know where she was, but I do know where she is on the internet. Every time you go to Lewis and Clark's website, she's like the first face you see. She's on all of their posters. That's just a freshman. She's being featured in the media, so I think they're pretty high on Kendall Wallace over at Lewis and Clark.
Absolutely. Alice Dart will be going on the left side. She'll be passing the ball up to Abraham. This will be number 19. Down low to Pettigrew, but that will be deflected off of the Warriors, and the possession will stick with the Cougs underneath the hoop. Ball will be taken out from the side. I apologize. It will be number 10, Ellie Villa, sophomore guard out of Italy. Shout out the boot. Abraham with a wide open acrobatic finish. Went up with the left and finished with the right. 2 more for the Cougs. I'll be 70-34. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third. Number 0 Wilson picks up the ball. Number 12, and a block by Tara Wallace. Number 1 for the Cougs. Great defensive effort by today, for I heard today. Number 19, Abraham sticking with the ball. And another block by Tara Watkins going the other way. Number 19, Abraham will be bringing up the ball. Dribbling with the left side is going to be going to number 1, Wallace. Number 7, Dart with the pass right back to number 1, Tara Watkins.
Man, that
is going to be a travel. Lots of traveling calls today. Substitution on the floor. Number 34, Jenna Villa will be coming in for the Cougs. Number 1, Tara Wallach will be coming out. Pressure from number 7, Alice Dart. Ball brought up by number 24, Peyton Hymas for the Warriors. Crosses over right, loses grip of the ball for a second. Wide open shot by number 22 on the right wing off the front of the iron. Right back to 22. Has another look. Great shot off the possession sticking with the Warriors. Lots of offensive rebounds on this possession. Back out to number 30. Great move. There's going to be a foul called on number 3, Pettigrew. This will be the Cougs' 4th team foul. The score being 70-34 with a minute 28 left in this third quarter. First of 2 free throws for number 30.
AT returns for the Cougs.
First of 2 free throws for Darian Hearing. First free throw good.
Yeah, she shot 66.7% last year. She played in all 32 games, but only had 6 starts. So Lewis and Clark looking for Herring to be a much bigger impact on this offense.
2 for 2 at the line. The score is now 70-36. Minute 25 remaining in the third quarter. Pass out to Abraham on the left wing. Looking down low to Villa, wide open Ellie Villa. Great pass to Alice Dart, number 7 on the pass. Score will now be 72-36. Approaching a minute left in the third quarter. Number 24 with the three-pointer. That's going to be short. Rebounded by Pettigrew going the other way for the Cougs. Number 11, Astira Tahina will be bringing the ball up. Right side, wide open, Abraham. Here comes number 3 with the ball coming out for the Warriors. A deep one. There's going to be a foul called on the ground. It's going to stay with the Warriors. It's going to be a foul on number 19 for the Cougs. Number 5, Jean Shu will be coming into the game, as well as Alex Koval. Alice Dart will be making the exit.
Candace Pettigrew and one of the Lewis and Clark players collided, and I think they smacked heads.
Oh, yeah, we got some blood.
Yeah, she is bleeding from the ear. That's not good.
This will be an official timeout. 72-36, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Welcome back, KUGR. We are back at this 72-36, 35 seconds left of the third quarter. Play has been resumed. Unfortunate collision between two players, one for the Cougs and one for the Warriors. They'll both be making an exit from the game. Alex Colville will be making the substitution for Pettigrew, who was injured on that last play. Well, as number 23 for the Warriors, that will be Matea Green, will be checking in for number 12. Number 12, Grace Bearden, who took the unfortunate shot.
Yeah, you love to see the competitive exhibition games, but you do not want to see anybody getting hurt any time of the season, but especially in an exhibition game.
First free throw for number 24, Peyton Hamas. Good. First out of two. Two for two from the line. Number 11, Tahina, will be bringing the ball up. Pat to the left side. This will be Abraham. Back to Tina. Back to Jean Shu. Not a ball move. I think they want to hold for the last shot. Shot clock is removed. Shot clock is back on. 16 seconds left on the shot clock, so they're going to have to get a shot. Lewis and Clark will have about 4 seconds soon, and they can get the rebound. Shot clock now removed. Shooting two free throws, number 11, Steer Tahina. First one good. So the Lewis and Clark Warriors, they'll have a shot. They can hold it. They can hold it for the last shot if they choose. Second free throw from Tahina. And that is good. Number 24, Peyton Hymas, will be bringing the ball up. Slow movement, looking like they do want to hold for the last shot. Be a screen from the left side from number 30. To the right side, back to her. Had a wide open shot for a second. There's going to be a call on number 19. On number 19, Charlotte Abraham.
Charlotte Abraham's been a very physical player today, not taking any guff from any of these Warrior players.
First free throw for number 23 for the Warriors. That'll be Matea Green. Second free throw. 0 for 2 on that one. Rebound by Alex Colville going the other way for the Cougs. Ball brought up by Tahina. They'll have an opportunity for the last call. Ooh, off the left side. At the end of the third quarter, Cougs 74, Lewis and Clark Warriors 38. Welcome back to the Beasley Coliseum. This will be an exhibition game between the Cougs and the Lewis and Clark Warriors. The Washington State Cougars are up 74-38. Very lopsided game, but 10 minutes left. Let's see who can finish strong. Ball be brought out by number 24, Peyton Hamas. Off to the right side by a screen by number 30. Stops at the mid, passes up to number 11, has a good look, and that is good. 3 ball for number 11, Tayton Brager. Number 34, Jenna Villa will be bringing the ball up. Pass to number 5, Jean Shu. Pass to number 11, Tahina. Right back to Villa. Number 10. On the left side, that will be a layup by number 10, Ellie Villa. Oh, Lewis and Clark got on transition quick, had a good look at a layup off the iron. Great pass from number 24. This will be a wide open jump shot. Number 30, and that is good. Deeren Heron, that will be Cougs 76, Lewis and Clark 43. Lewis and Clark off to a great start this quarter. Great block by number 30 for the Warriors. That'll be Deeren Hearing. This will be a shooting foul. This will be 2 free throws. Ellie Villa will be at the line. Sophomore guard. First free throw for Villa. It's off the iron. A little too much power on that one. Score remains 76-43 Cougs. Second free throw up. And this will be good. 1 for 2 on that show.
Returning for the Cougars, number 7, Alice Starr.
Number 23 for the Warriors, this will be Matea Green taking the ball out. Number 24, Peyton Hymas will be bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Not as aggressive defense for the Cougs as we've seen in the first 3 quarters. This will be a timeout by Lewis and Clark. They will have 3 timeouts remaining. 77-43. Cougars up. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left of the fourth quarter. KUGR, we are back. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left of the fourth quarter. WSU Cougars are up 77 to Lewis and Clark's Warriors 43. Ball be taken out by number 11 for the Warriors to be Tatum Brager. Out to the top. Number 30 had a shot for a second. Number 24, Peyton Hymas with the ball. Dribbling to the left side. Back out to number 11. Back down low to number 30. Lewis and Clark throws up a prayer. Number 11, Alice Dart with the ball on the left side. The right side, right corner, wide open, Ellie Villa with the three.
Good block out that time from Green on the 6'6 Coville. That's what I was talking about at the halftime break, was just getting in position, then blocking out. Even the smaller player, just if you're in good position, you're probably going to get the rebound. That time they called the over the back just because of the positioning.
Number 24, Peyton Hymas for the Warriors, bringing the ball up. Looking to set up something quick. Number 11 with the ball. Out to number 4 for the Warriors. This will be Ellie Sander. Great fake by number 24. This will be Peyton Hymas.
Good hesitation, no doubt on that one.
Be 77-45 Cougs. Alice Dart, the left-handed layup. Off the left side of the iron. Alex Colville with a couple offensive rebounds. That's 2 so far. And you got a foul her.
Good job just staying with it for Coville, but I think the coaching staff's going to watch that one back on film and say you can't bring the ball down. She got her own rebound 2 or 3 times, but every time she caught the ball, brought it down, that gives the defense a chance to whack at it. So if you keep it high, you're going to have a lot more success, but still good job following with it, and she's going to have 2 free throws.
Absolutely. Number 33, Alex Colville at the line. First 2. First one off the right side of the rim. Second attempt for Alex Colville. And this one is good. 1 for 2. 1 for 2 from the line on that attempt. Full substitution for Lewis and Clark. Number 5, Ciatira Bird will be coming in. Junior guard out of Spokane, Washington. Guys out to number 11. This will be Tatum Brager bringing the ball up. The right side. Crosses over to the left. Back over to the right. Pass down low to number 30. On the right side. The left side, 22. This will be rebounded by the Cougs out. Almost a travel there. Number 10, Ellie Villa with the ball back out to Tahina. Wide open from the corner. That is number 10, Ellie Villa for 3.
Well, there's a reason that she's a unanimous preseason WCC selection. Just absolutely fantastic player in all facets of the game.
Here's number 11. Here's number 11, Tatum Brager with the ball. Back out to number 30, Darren Hearing. Shot is good on that one. That'll be number 30, Hearing. Sophomore forward out of Deer Park, Washington. Ball down low to Alex Colville. Looking to go back, right back up. And a travel on that one. Lots of traveling being called.
Early season mistakes, I would chalk that up too. As the season goes on and as you're playing more people that are other than different colored jerseys, essentially, it'll get better as it goes on.
Absolutely. It's Tatum Brager bringing the ball up for the Warriors. On the left side, going right into the give and go. Quick shot by number 11 over Alex Colville, and that is good. Number 11, Tatum Brager on that shot. The score is now 81-49 WSU Cougs. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Here's Tahina with the ball up top. Pass to Alice Dart. Almost traveled, and she did. And a foul on that one. So there was a foul on the call.
Yeah, lucky they got the foul before that, because I don't think she took about 1 or 2 steps before she put the ball down.
Number 19, Charlotte Abraham will be checking in for number 33, Alex Colville. Back out to Abraham. Charlotte Abraham with the shot, left hand on the right side, and that is good for the Cougs, 83-49, 6 minutes remaining. Number 11, Tatum Brager with the ball at the right side, has a lane, and she got blocked by Alice Dart, number 7. Ball picked up by Ellie Villa going the other way. Here's Jenna Villa, right back to Villa. Has Alice Dart wide open under the hoop. Had some contact. Maybe try to draw a foul on that one. That's going to be off, going the other way for the Warriors. Number 11, Tatum Brager with the ball. Sophomore guard out of Stanwood, Washington. Number 5, Steera Bird, seeing her first minutes of the night. Back out, steal by the Cougs, going the other way. Ellie Villa with the wide open, out to Alice Dart. Left hand layup, and that is good. 85-49. Washington Cougs up with 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Ball being brought back up by Tatum Brager, number 11 for the Warriors. Off to the right side, crossover. Great mid-range jump shot off the left side of the iron. Going right back. Might have been something. Refs did not call it. Looked like a carry to me. I think the opposing coach agrees. Ellie Villa with the shot on the left side. That is good. 87-49. Washington State Cougars dominating. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left. Here's Tatum Brager with the ball on the right side. Passes it into the high post. That'll be number 30 for the Warriors, De'Aaron Herring. Going back the other way, Tara Wallach with the turnover. Number 10, Villa with the ball. Out to the right side to Charlotte Abraham. Backdoor cut. Number 3 wide open. Number 10, Ellie Villa on that play. Score is now 90-49. All Cougs this afternoon. 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Ball being held by number 5, Bird. Pass to number 30. To the right side, had a crossover. Nice one, and that is blocked by Tara Wallach. She can't believe that was a foul. 2 free throws for number 30, Dorian Herring. First 2 free throws for the Warriors. First one good with Dorian Herring. Second attempt. That is good. Be a substitution for the Warriors. That will be number 0, Lindsey Wilson, coming in for number 30, Dorian Herring. Lindsey Wilson is a 6-foot forward center. She's a junior out of Oregon. Alice Dart had an opportunity. Passes out to Ellie Villa, taking it all the way with the right hand on the left side. Ellie Villa bringing the score to 92-51. Commanding lead by the Cougs. Be pass out to number 22. Pump fake, going left. Looking for someone, picked up her dribble. Ball being brought out by Tatum Brager. Out to the top, dribbling with her left hand, off the left-sided screen, has a wide open 3. That is off the iron. Going the other way, Tara Wallach with the rebound. On the left side, looking for somebody down low. Passes it to Ellie Villa, and that was off the ref. That's be going the other way.
There hasn't been many things that have gone wrong for Washington State this afternoon, but that play was one of them. Unfortunate bounce off, just kind of a wayward pass, but unfortunate bounce off the referee.
Number 5, Siatira Bird will be bringing the ball out. Number 24, Breaker will be bringing it up. Payne Heimers, I apologize. Number 10 with the ball up top. Looks at number 3 for the shot, Kendall Wallace. Tara Wallach with the ball. There's going to be an offensive call. Going to be called on Pettigrew.
Trying to establish position down low, but just kind of threw Nelson off her back. And that's not going to be a good play going forward, but good physicality.
Oh, and a
shown.
steal. Number 7, Alice Dart, alert while that number 24 for the Warriors was not paying attention. Off the left side, under the hoop. Back to Tara Wallach. Going to be a foul on the ground. It's going to be on
Charlotte Abraham. Kind of came in like a
offensive.
Tasmanian devil, just flying to the ball. She's been very aggressive, and I've been really impressed with Charlotte Abraham today.
40-point lead, but we still have some guard pressure. Love to see that if you're a Coug fan. Not so much if you're a Warrior fan. Off the right side, G. Brager down low, number 0. That'll be stolen by Elavia going the other way. Has 2 players. Tara Wallach on the left side. That is off. Going to be a foul called on that one.
Cougars still pushing the envelope, even though they are up 92-51. They are full court pressing. They're turning the ball over. They're getting up in transition. They're treating this as they should, which is a chance to learn and get better, no matter who you're playing and what the score is.
Absolutely. This will be out of 2 free throw attempts. First one for Tara Wallach. And that is good. Second free throw attempt for Wallach. That is good. 2 for 2. Number 24, Peyton Hyman was bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Jean Hsu guarding really tightly. Number 19, Charlotte Abraham, got a hand on it, way to recover. Possession will stick with the Warriors. That'll be a rebound from number 10, Ella Nelson. Good fake by number 23, up. Going up for the shot, and that will be off the side of the rim. Going the other way, number 1, Tara Wallach. Out to Jean Hsu. That'll be a call on the ground. It'll be 2 free throws for the Cougs. Number 7, Alice Dart will be taking them. Substitution on the floor. Number 33, Alex Koval will be coming in for number 1, Tara Wallach. Two free throws for Alice Dart. First one. Good. Score is 95-51. All Cougs this afternoon.
Only 5 more until everybody gets free somethings. Just kidding. Nobody gets anything for free here.
Maybe free tacos next time. All right, number 24, Peyton Hyman's bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Up top by number 3. Possession up to number 31. She's looking for something. Staying with her pivot. That's a shot by Breaker, and that's good. 3-pointer for number 24, Peyton Hyman. Score is 96-54, Cougs. Minute 10 remaining. Alex Koval with the ball at the top. Out to Alice Dart. Jean Hsu with it. Screen by Pettigrew. Has a right-hand layup. That is off. Alex Koval with the rebound. Might have gotten grabbed, but I think the refs want to leave too. All righty.
They take it back. They heard you.
There they go. There's a foul. This will be on the ground. This will be, I apologize, 2 free throws for number 24, Peyton Hyman. First free throw for Hyman. Short, off the front of the rim. Second attempt for Hyman. That is also off. Rebounded by Pettigrew. 45 seconds remaining of this afternoon. Cougs up 96. Lewis and Clark 54. Alex Koval with the ball at the top. Looking to drain the clock. Charlotte Abraham. Lots of passing, lots of ball movement. Back down low to Pettigrew. Can he get one more? Great rebound by Pettigrew, and that's going to be a jump ball. Arrow is pointing to the Cougs. Going to stay with Washington State. 20-second shot clock. Only 27 seconds remaining. Cougs 96. Warriors 54. Jean Hsu for the Cougs will be taking the ball out. Pass down low to Alex Koval. Back to Jean Hsu. Up top to Allison Dart. Off the left side. Has an opportunity. And one. Alice Dart. Count it. Going to the line for one free throw to make it a 3-point play. Shot by Allison Dart. That is good. 3-point play by Alice Dart, number 7 for the Cougs. Bringing the score to 99-54. Great defense by Alice Dart. I think they want to break 100.
The band wants it. They're getting one more point.
Pettigrew with the stop. That's the ball going off of Dorian Hearing.
Okay, all they got to do is just hit a full court shot and they get 102 points.
Let's do it. 3.9 seconds. I bet. Yeah, they want one more point. The band wants one more point. Cougs 99, Warriors 54. 3.9 seconds remaining, and this will be the game. Final score, Washington State Cougars 99, Lewis and Clark Warriors 54. This is KUGR Student Radio. I'm Obadiah Young, and I'm here with Davis Hagen, and we want to thank you for tuning into our broadcast. Have a great afternoon.
Yep. Should be a really exciting season, though, for Washington State. Really good exhibition match. You know, this is exactly what you want to see from the team, and it should be a season with high expectations. And, you know, for Lewis and Clark, they're gonna go into, you know, the next few weeks. They play Idaho on October 25th in another exhibition game, so their gauntlet is not quite done before their season starts. But a good Lewis and Clark squad and a really good Washington State squad. This is exactly what fans of Washington State want to see, a team that was picked second in the WCC preseason to come in and have a showing like this with 7 new players, but 6 returning players, and a squad that went 9 deep in the exhibition match. The player I was most impressed with was Charlotte Abraham. She did a really good job being physical and just continuing to not back down at all. So a really good showing from Washington State. Their first game will be on Monday, November 4th against Eastern Washington at 4 p.m. in Beasley Coliseum. Anything else to add, Obadiah?
No, I think you hit it. I think you hit all those are great post-game points. Apologize, I jumped the gun on that one.
No worries.
Final score, WSU Cougars win this game 99, Lewis and Clark Warriors 54. We want to thank you for tuning in to KUGR Student Radio at WSU. I'm Obadiah Young. I'm here with Davis Hagen. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Go Cougs.